This is Dr. Lou Cella, and I am a doctor of sport and performance psychology. Today we're going to talk about instilling sportsmanship, respect, and genuine integrity in your athlete. So how do you want them to lead the league in sportsmanship and whatever they're doing? Here's what you got to do. Your athlete, whether it's your son, your daughter, or you're a coach and it's your player, they've got to do these three things. Number one, they've got to physically model respect. It's got to be physically modeled so that it is obvious for all to be seen. So the shaking of hands with opponents, helping opponents up when they fall, those things basically plant things into the subconscious to the conscious that model respect and allows that person to become respectful if they continue to do that over a period of time. Number two, there's got to be role playing. You've got to practice with your athlete what happens when an athlete is challenged with disrespect. How does the athlete respond to it? So you want to role play the situation. Best thing to do always is have the athlete walk away where he can tie his or her shoe, or he, depending on the type of sport, walk away to get a drink of water, but the whole process of walking away from disrespect generally is what you want to do in a role-playing situation. There can be other variables, but that usually works the best. Number three, you want them to journal one example of sportsmanship post-competition. So after a baseball game, have them write down an example of how they displayed sportsmanship. And then by the end of the season, they tally it up. And if they play 25 games, you have 25 examples of it. If it's a football season, there might be 10 examples of it. If it's a basketball season, maybe there's 30 examples of that. But you want them to journal one example of sportsmanship in each competition at the end of each competition. So have them do that, role play, and have them physically model respect. By doing that, you're going to instill sportsmanship, respect, and genuine integrity in your athlete. You're not going to talk about it, you're going to be about it. Now, I help athletes nationwide in all sports strengthen their mental game, whether it's gymnastics, dance, volleyball, football, golf, tennis, ice hockey, field hockey, lacrosse. I've worked with athletes in endless sports. I've worked with them to strengthen their mental game. So if that's your son or daughter or your athlete, have them call me at 570-332-0265 and let's schedule a one-on-one consultation so we can create the elite performance environment in their sport and in their life, and we can get them to thrive and advance in 2025 and beyond. And I'll see you in the next video. We will talk soon.